An interior decorator puts the finishing touches to $1 million house. It's one of 14 brand new homes on the estate, and most of them have already been sold. These properties are riding a wave that saw Nairobi's luxury property prices rise by 25% last year. It's an unexpected boom for a developing world capital, and all the more because there is every reason for big investors to avoid Kenya.
We've had the post-election crisis. We've had, we're at war with Somalia. We've had piracy at the coast. A lot of these things, grenades being thrown into buildings. A lot of these things put off international investors.
On top of all that, interest rates through much of last year topped 20%. The people driving the market were paying cash. With conditions so unfavourable then, why is Nairobi's property market so buoyant? Well, the clue seems to be in the timing. Prices started to take off around the end of 2009, the beginning of 2010. And that's about the time when financial regulators in the United States and Europe started to tighten controls over the movement of illicit money. At another estate where builders are still at work, prices have risen by 20% from when construction started. For years, people suspected that Somalis hiding the proceeds of piracy might be behind the boom. But investment analysts say that alone can't explain the startling amounts of money being spent on property.
More important has been the return of smart flight money that had been sent out of this country into places like Switzerland. And you've got much more restrictive banking practices. And I think the money that was smart got out of there before it was frozen.
In other words, some of it is the proceeds of corruption and questionable business deals. A great deal of the money is from successful Kenyans abroad wanting bricks and mortar back home, but a lot of the cash seems to be from people trying to hide it not just under the bed, but in the entire house. Peter Greste, Al Jazeera, Nairobi.